Hello beautiful souls, and welcome to this week's session of tarot guidance and soul ignition. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to give you the messages that have been dropping in before the cards, and what I've been hearing over the past few days is abundance is everywhere. Abundance is everywhere. And what Spirit are doing right now is showing me that abundance is everywhere. So I know this message is about money, riches, wealth and abundance. And we know that abundance has different forms. But I really feel like this one is money based, because as I have stepped into my monthly cleanse, my money cleanse, I have noticed that one of my bank cards has been misplaced, and Spirit are keeping me really regulated. I have been working so much on my nervous system that Spirit are guiding me, and I can't help but think there's a reason as to why it has been misplaced. There's a reason as to why I have not yet found it. And the other beautiful thing is, as I've been searching, as I've been asking Spirit, they've been guiding me to different places. And as I've been searching, I've been finding wealth in different ways. And what I found was money, coins. I have found money from different countries that I literally had forgotten I had, and in the really oddest of places. So this bowl right here has rose petals in it, and as I moved it to look for my bank card, there was literally something poking out of the side, and it was some form, I feel like it was an Egyptian note that my friend gifted me. And I was like, money is everywhere. And then there was also some coins that I'd forgotten about near my front door yesterday. And I was like, this is interesting. And I remember putting them there to remind me that money and abundance is everywhere. But all the while searching for my bank card. So I couldn't help but believe that there is a bigger, larger message here. Okay, so I also found this, which I had misplaced for a while. And this is my little koi carp, and it has significant meaning in my life. But just look at this. Right? A coin in my koi carp, because koi carps are a sign of wealth and abundance, and my maiden name is Koi. My dad was a fisherman, and my husband has a koi carp tattoo. And I was like, oh my goodness, I was meant to find that today. So in the midst of trying to find my bank card, all of this message came through, and this is bigger than what some might believe, just as a simple I've lost my card. There's a bigger message here, and I have to share it. So I just want to see what comes in from the cards today to amplify this message. So we're just going to ask Spirit to bring in the most beautiful messages today, the most beautiful message of the highest order, for the highest good, for our highest timeline of wealth and abundance. I am Marie-Louise Rowe, and this is your tarot guidance and soul ignition session. And remember that this is a collective read, so take what resonates for you and just leave the rest with the most beautiful love. Okay, so let's see, what are the messages of abundance do we have today for this beautiful collective? Okay, the Ace The Ace of Swords. This beautiful card comes in when we've had a little bit of a breakthrough of something, when we're shifting into something greater. What did I just say? Higher timelines, right? This beautiful card comes in as recognition form for those breakthroughs. Absolute information dropping here around this beautiful energy that is coming in. This new form is what I keep hearing. New form, new form. So there's something about seeing money, wealth, finances differently, but also recognizing that the smallest of things can lead to the biggest of results. And what I mean by that is those little seeds that you plant along the way on your path will absolutely grow into something potentially greater than what you could ever imagine. But the thing here is you have to plant the seeds. Now this card also comes in as a clarity card. Clarity on things that might not have been so clear before, like me understanding. Instead of believing my bank card is lost, I chose to believe it was misplaced for a greater reason. And that reason unfolded as I was searching, and I found abundance in so many different ways, so many different places. And Spirit, I know, will guide me to my card because I don't feel like it is anywhere other than in my home, and they will guide me to it, and it will be found when the timing is right. But this card is giving you that clarity, that pathway to say yes. Let's believe in something greater. This cuts the bullshit, this card. It's like, no, we're not here for maybes anymore. We're not here for, oh, it might be lost, it might not be, it might come back, it might not be. We're not a card of hope. We're a card of clarity, belief, using your brain in a different way, not the negative but the positive. The optimism that comes in with this card is so clear, and it is time. Okay, time, and I'm getting little tingles on my face here, like somebody is tickling me with feathers. That's what I feel like. Okay, so feathers might just be an indication for you somehow. It might be that a feather will be a, oh my goodness, stop that now, will be a beautiful sign for you today. If you see a feather today, take it as a sign that abundance is everywhere and it is coming in. This is really, really beautiful. This energy is quite powerful, it's strong, and it's really clear. It's like this card cuts the bullshit. It cuts through that gaslighting energy of what the brain can do when your belief system starts to question your intuition. Okay, that's what it is. It's like this idea of understanding, having that clear knowing of what this message is for you, of where this is leading you, the journey that you're meant to go on to find these truths. If I hadn't have misplaced my bank card, I wouldn't have seen all of the abundance that I haven't seen for a while. And that's beautiful. So what other messages do we have right here? Of course we have the King of Coins. Of course we have the King of Coins. And this beautiful card right here, it sits in a masculine energy, but a masculine energy that has balance, a masculine energy that comes in with these beautiful notions of knowing what wealth means on a bigger scale. This is a very balanced individual. This is a very regulated, and what was I saying earlier about regulation? My soul was regulated whilst looking for my card. I'm not worried about my card being somewhere I cannot visually see it, but I believe that it's there because this card brings that belief. It cuts through the bullshit gaslighting energy that my brain would normally take me to. And that's what you're being guided to right now, is this idea of what are you believing without seeing right now? What are you stepping into belief-wise before it actually comes to fruition? And this is a really gorgeous manifesting energy here. This talks about you being the provider. You have the potential to be the provider of wealth, of abundance, prosperity. You have this beautiful energy of sitting in this gorgeous glow of creation, gorgeous glow of money falling around you like a ticker tape parade. Money coming from everywhere. And it's how you label, how you see. Does money mean rich? Does money mean abundance? Break it down. Get to know what your thoughts are telling you and undo anything that doesn't serve you. Shake that shit off. It's time for clarity. It's time for a clear path through this. This is absolutely stunning, and I really want to bring another card. I've been guided to 4 decks today. My spirit team were like, we need 4 decks. We're going with 4. We're going with 4. So I just want to bring in another one of these beautiful celestial deck cards, and I will link them all below. But these cards are so lovely. They work really well. And the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords comes in. Now the 3 of Swords does not lie, and it's only a step or 2 up from the Ace of Swords. So where are you allowing your heart space, is what I'm hearing. Where are you allowing your heart space to believe it is divided from your headspace? Where are you allowing that? It's almost like broken-hearted is the energy that comes in here. There's something here that the reason your heart is broken in this moment, and it could be just through not having an understanding or a deeper sense of awareness around a topic or a situation or circumstance. And I'm also getting a little acid reflux here as well, and I always believe a release of energy, right? The yawn. I always believe that the body never lies. So with this feeling of breaking hearts, it doesn't always necessarily go to love. It can also go to you losing faith in yourself. And you have to rework, rewire, and redo the heart space. You have to relearn those pieces. You have to re-love, is what I'm hearing, right? Learn to re-love, because there's growth in the challenges that we get when we lose the clarity. Okay, there is possible division in the head and heart right now. There is a possible break of that understanding of what you're actually meant to believe. Believe it before you see it, energy comes in. Believe it before you see it. You don't need to see money to know it's there. But we're taught to do this. Okay, we're taught to do this. And when that money, those pieces of abundance are not visually seen, when our bank accounts are not giving us what we desire and what we want monetarily, it breaks our heart. We lose our way. We get unclear. This is making so much sense right now. I knew this was the right topic today, and I really just want to say thank you to Spirit for bringing this, because there are bigger pieces here. This is absolutely fascinating, and I really want to bring in, okay, so we're going to now the Luminous Pathways deck to just bring in some extra clarity around this. Okay, what are we wanting to here from the Luminous Pathways deck. I feel like it's this one here. The stone circle comes in. Sacred space, ancient wisdom and grounding, right? How beautiful is this? Sacred space. And I feel like from the messages from these three beautiful cards here, this one is just amplifying that when we trust in the belief before we see, when we trust in the ancient wisdom that we hold within our sacred soul, when we trust in the Akashics, spirit guides, ancestors, energy, when we have faith and trust that things will come to us, come back to us, they will provide it. It will come. And we also have to, what I'm hearing is letting go of time, letting go of time. The stone circle is not about connecting to a time and having it all done in seconds. The stone circle is all about creating a sacred space where you get to sit and connect into your faith. And you get to hear those beautiful pieces for yourself. You get to be guided to the thing that you're meant to hear in those moments. And they're also taking you to the grounding space, because when this separation, when this divide comes in between the head and heart, we can lose our way. We can stop believing in us being the provider. We can stop gaining clarity. And this is all making so much beautiful, beautiful sense. And this stone circle comes in as that beautiful reminder to ground your energy. Don't get lost in the realms of 4D, 5D and beyond, because we still have human existence to live through. But yes, we can go into belief mode, and that's how we merge. This is so gorgeous. That's how we merge the worlds. That's how we merge the worlds, because it's not about living completely 3D, but it's not about living completely in the spirit realm either. We have to have a grounding balance, a sacred space where we can attach and connect to ancient wisdom, but we have the potential and the possibility to bring it back down to grounding, to make clear pathways for us, knowing that we have what it takes. This is just so divine. And I'm really called to pull in an animal deck as well here, an animal oracle here, just to see what spirit animals. So we had the koi carp, really, really beautiful, beautiful animal connection here. So you might want to go and look up the meaning, the spiritual meaning of koi carp. But I can tell you, there is wealth and abundance attached to the koi carp. You don't get the little coins here without that being attached to abundance. I'm so happy I found this. Absolutely beautiful. And here is the snake spirit. Oh my goodness. And the number 55 might be coming in here. So I feel like the number 4 is important. The number 55, 10 and 1 also. And here the snake spirit sits. Okay. And with the snake comes rebirth. What is rebirthing around abundance for you right now? What money pieces are you having to tap into that might feel slightly uncomfortable, but in your heart, in the pieces that feel broken at times, you know there is healing. You know the stone circle, the sacred wisdom is meant to guide you. You know there is this belief before seeing, right? But it's having that clarity through that rebirth. What old money beliefs do you need to let go of? Where are you allowing yourself to go with this? What old version of yourself do you need to shed so that you can step into that next timeline? Because somewhere along this path right now, you're being very, very, very guided. If you're seeing this, you're guided to money pieces. What money beliefs is it time to shed, time to let go of, time to break free from? Do you need to dig into this? Is this surface level or is this deeper? You will know this. You will know this by how the world mirrors your own feelings around money. And ask yourself the question here, how do you feel when you see somebody else with money? How do you feel when somebody's showing off their money? What comes in for you as a thought process, as a feeling, when you are guided to your bank account? And that is something that I want you to do today, is to go check your bank account and love every little piece of it, every piece. And then the last deck that I really wanted to pull from was The Universe Has Your Back, and the Gabrielle Bernstein deck. And I'm really, really, really drawn to just being in this space with this deck, because for some reason it's like they want you to know. Oh my goodness. The presence of love will always cast out fear. And I feel like this is why I was guided to tell you about your bank account, because the more you love on your money, the more you love on what you have right now, the abundance that is everywhere, the more you love this, the more you get out of the fear mode, the more you are not tempted to fall into lack, victimhood, all of those mindset pieces that can lead us to those broken heart feelings. Why is it always me? Why am I the one that never has the money? Why this? Why that? How can I sort this? What am I going to do? It's always me. Those lack feelings will not bring in the wealth and abundance. It is learning to love yourself first, then it is learning to love your money afterwards. You have to be able to love your money so deeply and have such gratitude for it. Gratitude is a huge key in this, a huge key. 222 on the timer. Okay, 2222 in fact it was. 4 twos, again the number 4. The number 4 coming in. 4 twos, 2222. This is huge. Huge. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. And it's all about you stepping into believing before you see it, because you have such a knowing. How do you gain such a knowing that everything is abundant, that everything is working out for you, that you are co-creating with spirit? You tap into your intuition more and you begin to trust yourself more. That's how you do it. And if you want to know how to build intuition, come take a look at my tarot course, my mediumship courses that will guide you to energy awareness. And all of that is the key. All of that is the key. Sending you so much love on this glorious day, sending you so much light, and sending you all the abundance in the world. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments. Let me know what was your biggest takeaway from this, and let me know how you're moving forward with this. What action are you going to take from this today? I'm going to leave you with the triangle of truth. Truth hurts, but it will always move you forward. Sending you so much love. See you soon. Bye bye.